We're out here today in South Louisiana. We are with the Audubon Nature Institute touring some fisheries.
Audubon Nature Institute, we are a homegrown, New Orleans-based nonprofit. Education, outreach, and conservation is key mission focus for us. And we've been working in sustainable fisheries in the Gulf of Mexico for over a decade. And we're helping the ecosystem of the Gulf of Mexico be sustainable, but also the economy and the culture and heritage of where we live too.
Here in South Louisiana and the Gulf region, seafood is an incredibly important part of the culinary palette in the menus and the recipes that are served. As we operate on campuses across the country, our goal is to educate students on how to be eaters and consumers and to be thoughtful about that. And to do that, we rely on our chefs to be educated to express that message.
Today we're unloading some red snapper, grouper, golden tile, and various other bycatch species to show exactly how the fish is caught, the sustainable practices to harvest this fish in the Gulf of Mexico, all by hook and line. So we're trying to bring from the boat to the dock to the table as fast as possible within a 48-hour period.
It's really good for us as chefs to be able to have a relationship with the people where it comes from and to use it into our menus.
We want to tell the story of the people who raised the ingredients that are on the plate. Being here, we can really have our chefs be connected to that process and understand how the fish was caught, understand the practices that are used in this industry so that they can be selective on what they choose to purchase for that plate based on the most sustainable practices.
I have goosebumps just thinking about the things we're going to be able to do, the creativity that we're going to be able to have in menu writing, how we're going to introduce these fish into our campuses and do great things with them. I think it's going to be a really great program, and we're going to bring some wonderful dishes to our locations.
Our goal with our farm to institution work is to better integrate small businesses into our larger supply chain. So we want to leverage the suppliers that we have out there to bring on more small businesses into that process. And it starts with that connection between the chefs and the fisherman or the farmer.
There's immense power in sustainable seafood. When we tell people all the time, what's the best way you can support conservation and sustainability? It's by the product. It reinforces the sustainability, it reinforces what these fishermen are doing, and it helps continue those sustainable businesses and sustainable practices into the future.
As part of our Be Well, Do Well strategy and our sustainable seafood commitments, we want to be more connected to those practices and how it impacts the communities in which we operate. And ultimately, this will make our supply chains stronger because we have more nimble small businesses integrated up and down the supply chain. People is the foundation of our Be Well, Do Well platform. Getting connected with the fishermen, understanding what they need to be successful. They're producing a better product because they care about the planet, because they're doing the right thing for the planet.
I challenge anyone out there, find a company who is doing this with the Gulf Coast at this level. No one is, but we are.